Come on, because, I mean, what a dumb fuck you are. Yeah, that'll get edited. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing out there today? Vinny Cuz here. And I just want to start out by saying happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving. That's where we're at. I hope you guys are going to have a good time with your family or alone or however you live your life. No judgments here. Okay, first things first. Yes, I have been doing some Uber, very, very little Lyft. Again, Lyft has not changed their policies or vehicle list yet, so they are on. Come on, because, I mean, what a dumb fuck you are. Yeah, that'll get edited. Anyway. Lyft. Oh, man. So that chick just tried to make a U-turn, and she needed 4 lanes to make that U-turn. 4 on a major intersection. I tell you, boy, I tell you. Anyway, Lyft has not updated their vehicle list yet. So I've been doing a lot of Lyft. Plus, you know, with the way their bonus is set up, their power zones and shit, man, they ain't giving nothing. So very rarely turn the app on. Okay, so I've been doing some Uber. Very little, though. The last 3 weeks, I've had a lot of, you know, for my private company, my company. It's not a private company, but it's my company. I've had a lot of rides for them. Did some work for the college again. Had some pretty good VIPs in there. Met some new and interesting people. So that's all good. My people from New York are now starting to fly back down and go back up. So it's all good. Uber has rebranded themselves again. It's amazing how these companies do these polls. And I guess they must have found out that pool was a turnoff. The term Uber Pool didn't make people feel comfortable. So they're now rebranding it to Uber Shared. Now, here's the interesting thing about the Uber Shared. If you take a regular X, you can get up to 3 people in that vehicle. But if you take an Uber Share, you can only get 2 people in that vehicle. It's just the rider. There's no rider plus 1. So that's interesting. The other part to that is, at least for us down here, it was advertised, if you drive X, your regular X rates will remain the same for an Uber Share. Now, if you remember, Uber Pool used to pay the driver, you know, a couple pennies less per mile and per minute. But now, it's all the same. It's all flat. Which it should have been from the beginning. Because it don't make no damn sense. But, you know, I digress. Is that how they say it? I digress. So now, even though I don't do X, if I were an X driver, I wouldn't mind doing Uber Share. Because I know now I'm going to have one less person in the car, and the trip is going to be extended. And of course, you get paid from the moment you pick up the first rider all the way through to the moment you drop off the last rider. Now, it was in the past with Uber Shared or Uber Pool that if you are on a surge, that surge carried out throughout the entire trip. As long as you had a passenger in your car at the same time on the pool ride, you know, it carried over. I'm wondering if it's going to carry over now, or if it's the surge will just be for that first rider. That's going to be interesting. So good luck to y'all out there. Any comments or feedback on that, I'd like to know. I know a couple of my buddies out there, they think I'm going to do Uber X and Uber Share. But we know that shit ain't going to happen. So I did manage to squeeze in a couple nights here and there. We had a big weekend down here 2 weeks ago. We had the Tortuga Music Fest. And I'm telling you, if you're in an area where you get a lot of events, listen, there ain't nothing wrong at these gas prices just working those events. Knowing when and where to be is going to be your best friend. So for Tortuga, it was a 3-day country music with a little bit of hip hop sprinkled in. Music festival on the beach. It was beautiful. The weather was perfect. Well, except that first night it rained a little bit. But my point is that I didn't need to hustle during the week because I knew I was going to make all my money on Tortuga Fest. And then you sprinkle in a football game here, a hockey game there. You know, it all worked out really well. I don't know if I'm going to post it up or not, but I put in I think it was about 17 hours total, which isn't a lot of time. And I pulled down about $650, $700, something like that. Not counting, any cash tips and anything like that. Just strictly app work. Last week, like I said, I was so tied up with my stuff. I only got to get out Saturday night. And Saturday night was pretty good. We had Chris Stapleton concert up north. We had a Panther game down south. And so I'm a part-timer. You guys know this. And if you were a part-timer, you could have did very well. I think I did 3 rides for the night total. I pulled down like $160. Those 3 rides, I was only on the app maybe like 3.5, 4 hours at most. And then most of that was waiting for the events to end. So I wasn't burning fuel. I wasn't chasing nothing. I just put myself in the right place at the right time, and it worked out well for me. So that brings us up to today. Today is Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and we know Wednesday is a heavy travel day. I wanted to get out early this morning, try to catch some airport rides, but you know what? Our temperatures down here, man, we're in the mid-50s, which is like day 1 of the collective 10 days of winter we get down here. So I slept. Fuck it. I'll try to vlog or record through the weekend. We know how my consistency is. It sucks. But I'll try to get through it this weekend. And, I'll come back and let you guys know. So, Black Friday. I don't know. Black Friday used to be good for us. We could sit at the malls and just take them rides, right? If you were at XL, and XL is what you want to be on a weekend like this, because everybody's getting TVs, and they drive little Hondas and little Toyotas and little Chevys and little Teslas, and they can't get their 99,000 inch TV in the back of their car. So XL's where it's at. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, because a lot of the stores are going to be closed tomorrow. I got to do my homework, and I got to figure out what time Black Friday is actually going to start. Are they going to do it tomorrow night at midnight? Are they going to do it 6 a.m. on Friday? Mix that in with all the travel. And I don't know. Should be able to make some cash this weekend. So, with that, not a whole lot going on. I haven't even had time to do any trading. Yesterday I sat down. I think I lost like $4 because I was so damn gun shy to do anything. It was like, I'm telling you, man, when you get away from those computer screens, and it takes a minute to acclimate back to what you do. So with that, I'm gonna go home, chop this video up, post it up, and I hope you guys make a ton of money this weekend. All right, peace out.